It is estimated that there are over 60,000 children living on the streets in the Greater Accra regions of Ghana. The data was published by the Department of Social Welfare in Accra in 2011. But in 2014, an NGO also published that the numbers has increased from the 60,000 in 2011 to 90,000 in 2014. We made several efforts to get in touch with the Department of Social Welfare to get the current data, but it was unsuccessful as at the time of this video. According to the data released by the Department of Social Welfare in 2011, over half of the children on the street were girls. 5% were born on the streets. 40% drop out of schools, while 60% have never attended any school in their life. Some of them left their family in search of money or work in Accra. And some of the reasons identified were poverty, disintegrated family, and divorce, and the quest for freedom from parental control. One organization that is doing its best to take some of these kids away from the streets and give them a quality education is Street Kids Academy. I visited the Street Kids Academy to see how the children have been taken care of. In my conversation with the director of the academy, and this is what he has to say. This academy all started.
Bashir, lifetime is not easy to become a man.
Yes.
Fortunate for me, I had a very good dad. My dad was a prison warder.
Okay.
So immediately after school, I became a prison warder. But when I work as a prison warder, things wasn't easy for children. So what offense as children commit? So I started a research on my own. Finally, I have to resign. That has ended me here.
Wow.
And I enjoy working here. Bashir, I enjoy working here. The Street Academy started back in 1986, 6 November.
1986?
Yes, 6 November.
Long time ago.
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm an old papa. Old papa.
3 years old. So far, like, how many kids can you say it has passed through the academy?
Bashir, some years back we were not taking data.
Oh, okay.
But people have passed through that. They are like prominent people in society. We talk about boxing,
wow,
sports. You know, Joseph Agbeku.
Joseph Agbeku.
He has been a world bantamweight champion.
Yes.
You go to the Ghana Police Service.
Yes.
Most of their hockey team, the players, are from the Street Academy.
Wow.
Go to immigration. The 2016, the best table tennis player is a product of the Street Academy. I can name it, but that is not the issue. Is we are doing quality something here, not quantity.
Yes.
Quality. We want to give the. Ghana was among the first countries to ratify the Convention of Rights of Children. By some paper. But some of us have swear to support what the government did to ratify the convention. That's what we are doing here.
How do you normally get the children to come around?
You know, in Ghana we have 3 steps of the district assembly. We have the unit committee, assemblymen, and the MPs.
Yes.
So at the right to the district assembly, to tell them we are looking for the needy and the brilliant children in the community. Those who come here, those who have never been to school before, at the age of 10 to 16 years.
Okay.
So even when you come here, they bring you here, maybe an MP or assemblyman or unity committee or market queen recommended you here. We ask our social workers to go to the ground and do an investigation, research, and see you are the best child we want here. Because every day, eat twice a day, school uniform is free, everything free. We don't want people to come and just say because of free, poor people here. No. And they feed us through the assemblymen, the opinion leaders, the community leaders and market queens, they feed us with the children here.
Also, one of the teachers explained experiences dealing with the kids.
They are strictly street children that doesn't have the privilege. So teaching and learning is not easy. But with the little push that we are doing now, we are seeing an improvement in them, and we appreciate our good job. But if I can volunteer that we can get teachers who will be permanently teaching them.
Okay.
That they do not depend on service personnel. Right now, the service personnel, they are not in. We don't know the time they will come. So maybe if I come here as a secretary and I don't know anything about maths and those stuff, it will worry the kids. That means they should wait for the service personnel to resume. But if you have one or two teachers who have volunteered to teach them, at least they can take them through certain things. But with the kids. Say it's difficult, but by grace we are grabbing everything. It's not easy teaching someone who doesn't know anything about even pen to hold a pen.
Wow, so you mentioned that they get free feeding, free uniform, almost free everything. So how do you manage to finance all these things?
But you talk people like you. How many times have you come here to sell rice, oil? Like people like you that support us. We don't, and most of the time, every year we do 2 fundraising in a year. Coming November 6th, we are going to do our bigger fundraising. In December, you came to the National Theatre.
Yes, I remember.
You came to the National, in December, we have a party for the children, and people come to donate. And sympathizers every month, every day, come in and donate. That keeps us running.
How many students do you have?
Now we have, because of the COVID, like every year, we have 4 classes that keep our 22 children. But because of the COVID now, we have 62 children. We limit it to 15 children per class. So now we have 62 children. Honestly, somebody brought some 2 children. She finds somewhere and we said, fine. We are here because of children, so we should accommodate the children. So now we have 62 children.
I also talked to the nurse in charge of the medical facility, and she explained how deplorable the condition is at the moment. How has the experience been?
Oh, so far so good. It's been great.
Okay.
And then working with kids is actually a blessing, so I'm privileged to be here.
Yep. Good to hear that. So, but like, how many of them, or what kind of services do you provide for them?
Oh, basically we render primary basic health care to them, so anything within our range we do it. But we also, if it's outside our range, we then take them further to maybe a hospital or something. But since I started, we've not had any case like that.
Okay. So do you only attend to the kids or the people around the community also?
Oh, okay. So the facility is not only for the kids. The health post actually is not only for the kids. We render services to the community as well. Anybody can hop in at any time.
Okay. So, and how, any challenges so far since you started?
Challenges, there are a lot of challenges. As you all can see, the health post is in a bad state, a deplorable state, as I can say. So we need to restructure the whole thing. I wish we could break it down and then put it into a building, like a block building. That would be best, because when it rains, mostly it drains, and then it's in a bad state. So
what about your supplies?
My supplies.
How do you get them?
How do I get them? We are trying our best.
Okay, as part of your need, you've mentioned that you probably need some people to support the structure together.
Yes, please.
In what other areas do you need support in?
Oh, we need, aside the structure, we need drugs like medication, and then other things, few things as well. The bed, we don't have a drip stand. We need
What kind of support do you think you need in order to keep this thing going?
But should be my priority is the feeding. Most of the children come here because they know they will get something to eat. But when they eat here till tomorrow, so my priority is rice, fish, meat, and oil to get them going. So my priority is the feeding. The feeding aspect is my priority. But we need textbooks, exercise book, learning and teaching these things. But the priority is the feeding, the feeding of the children. This exercise book was a volunteer who came here some years back. He came for a visit and told him I need the exercise book, and he bought the exercise book. But the problem is the feeding. How to get them fed here is the problem.
We have those who supply us with food, and the quantity of food that they bring, these children right now, they consume more than what. You can give one kid a meal, before you realize they are taking someone's meal in addition to it.
Wow.
And maybe the cook, when she finished sharing the food, maybe to left with small pot. Amount of people that will come and eat that small pot, that means that kid is not satisfied.
Definitely.
Because you have to manage the meal there so that it will make them
for everybody.
So I think,
and definitely if their stomach is not strong, concentrating in class
it will be very difficult.
Yeah. I'm really happy there has been some improvement.
No, Bashir, we are working.
Compared to the last time.
Bashir, we are working. Bashir, we are working. No, Bashir, any opportunity I get, I sell this place to people. Tell people they should come and support us, get this place.
No, this is a laudable project, so
and
something everybody should support.
So thank God you are here.
Yes.
Bashir, that's your project.
No problem, Director.
You have been bringing drugs here, medicine to support, and now want to do it blog. Bashir is your project.
So
Bashir is your project.
Definitely do something.
It's your project.
I'm pleading with you hard. Come and give support to the center so that they can give support to as many as possible. As you hear from the nurse, it's not only the kids that make use of this airport, and there are over 5,000 community members within this environment. They also make use of this. I've gone around this community here. I haven't seen any health posts here. So this will go a long way, and not only to provide services for the kids, also for the community members. And you want to support this academy, so I'm going to put a number down there that you can reach the director directly.
No, Bashiru, you are a friend and fan of the Street Academy. Everything should go to Bashiru, it will get to us.
Okay, so you heard the director. So I'm going to put my number down below. So
if somebody is in Nigeria, you can reach me, can reach you. Yes.
So, or in any way you can support. These are children, and you know the children are the future of any country or any nation, of the whole world. So without these people, we can't move any further. So if you are out there and you want to support this academy, please call the number below or send me a mail directly, so I will definitely get in touch. Then we can arrange. If you want to come here personally, I can also arrange that so that we come together for you to meet the children and see how they learn.
Yes, it's so precious. I should say thank you, Bashiru, for coming here.
So
I miss you a lot. It was over 2 years I've not seen you, Bashiru.
Yes,
but your wife,
true,
in your absence, your wife is doing very well.
Oh, thank you.
My regards to your wife. She's doing very well.
Next month we'll be here to have party with
you are always welcome. You are part of us, Bashiru.